Well, congratulations on surviving Turkey Day. It's Friday. We don't have to wake up and go shopping at 5 a.m. anymore in the freezing cold. Also, another good reason why we're happy today. How about the weather forecast? Well, if you're hoping for warm weather, you're not going to be too happy over the next few days, but that doesn't necessarily hold true as we go into the second week of December. Let's talk about it in this Friday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. Hey, good morning. It is Friday, the 29th of November 2024. I'm Texas Storm Chasers Boldy and Chief David Reimer. It's a typo. What are you going to do? It is the 29th. But hey, guess what? You know what we're going to be doing over the next few days besides talking about cold weather? Not a whole lot, because there's not much else going on across the state of Texas weather-wise over the next few days. That will be changing as we go into next week with the return of precipitation chances to parts of the state. Taking a look at the high-res rapid refresh model for today into Saturday, maybe the opportunity for some light rain in the Rio Grande Valley, lower Texas Gulf Coast this afternoon, tonight into Saturday morning. Otherwise, we are expecting clouds across a majority of the state as we go into Saturday, with maybe some sprinkles right along the Texas Gulf Coast. Again, we're not expecting anything significant or particularly widespread, but you know what? It is going to be a bit of a downer if you're heading out and about for some post-Thanksgiving beach time. Fire weather conditions over the next few days from the Texas A&M Forest Service. Well, today the potential will be moderate to high for wildfire danger across portions of the coastal plain, south central Texas into central Texas. But as we go into Saturday and Sunday, generally low to moderate fire danger across the state. We're not expecting significant issues, so please don't find a way to make any. Here is the American Long Range Weather Model, the global forecast system, as we go through Sunday into early next week. You can see the opportunity for light rain showers will continue across South Texas, the Rio Grande Valley, even into parts of the Rio Grande Plains as we get into Sunday night and Monday. Some of that rain may become a wee bit heavier, but will remain confined to South Texas through probably a good chunk of Monday. As we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the opportunity for scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms, will increase across the eastern half of Texas. It will not be one of these multi-day, raining every single minute of every single day events, but as you can see here, the opportunity for at least some rain will return to the eastern half of Texas on Tuesday, Wednesday, and it looks like Thursday across the southeastern third of the state. We'll fine-tune that as we get into early next week, but yes, at least some opportunity for rain at this point, 1/4 to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain. We're not looking at anything particularly widespread or super-duper spooky in terms of multi-inch rainfall totals or flooding, but we'll keep an eye on it. As we go into the temperature department, well, guess what? Highs today on the cool side. We're looking at generally low to mid-50s northern half of the state this afternoon, so a cold start this morning giving way to a pretty cool afternoon. We'll be in the 60s across the southern half of the state, so yeah, definitely a late November type air mass in place across the state. Gone are the 80s and 90s for now. As we go into tomorrow, we'll see a warming trend commence with 60s returning to a majority of the state, with the exception of the Panhandle, West Texas, and Northeast Texas, where temperatures will remain in the 50s Saturday afternoon. As we go into Sunday, a wee bit of a reinforcing cold front will bring a freeze to the northern third to the northern half of the state, just like this morning, along with high temperatures back into the 50s, the northern third of the state. Southern 2/3 of Texas, 60s, with 70s back in the Rio Grande Valley, deep south Texas, the Big Bend, the borderland far west Texas, into the Edwards Plateau and Coastal Bend. As we go into Monday, similar story, a wee bit cooler across the western portions of Texas, highs back into the 50s. Same thing for DFW, Texoma, Northeast Texas, but we'll still have 60s and 70s, the southern half of the state. And then as we get into Tuesday afternoon, well, a plethora of 50s, 60s across Texas for high temperatures, with 70s along the lower and middle Texas Gulf Coast. Climate Prediction Center guidance over the next several days. Well, as we go through The first several days of December, it looks like we'll begin trending towards a warmer weather pattern. December 4th through 8th, a higher probability of above average temperatures returning to Texas and relatively the western half of the United States. And with that, here is the precipitation outlook, generally speaking. Below average chances of precipitation in the panhandle with maybe a better shot of rain across the southern two-thirds of Texas. Hey, you know what? If we're going to be warmer, at least have a little bit of a chance of rain. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, that's going to be it for your Friday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. Not a lot to talk about today, which, hey, you know what? We're thankful for as we go into the weekend. But guess what? It is Friday, which means it is time to give a shout out to our Spinny Doomers here on the Texas Weather Center. You can become a member of the Texas Weather Center. We have multiple tiers available and get access to our exclusive Discord channel where you can chat with all your fellow Texas Weather Center members and the Texas Storm Chasers team themselves. But Ryan Tucker, thanks for being a Spinny Doomer here on the Texas Weather Center for 6 months now. Anthony R. Pelosi, thank you kindly for being a Spinny Doomer. Love, Live, Laugh, thanks for being a Spinny Doomer here at the Texas Weather Center. r/Tornado Chats, thank you kindly for being a Spinny Doomer here. And Umberto Lowry, thank you kindly for being a Spinny Doomer here at the Texas Weather Center. And Tomas Kamashito, you know what? I did this last week. Kamashio. Camacho. Thank you for being a Spinny Doomer member here at the Texas Weather Center. And thank you for allowing me to show that I do have the inexplicable ability to completely butcher names. My apologies, but alas, that's one of the reasons y'all seem to like me so much, besides my beautiful, glorious complexion. That'll be it for this Friday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup, with mostly tame weather expected this weekend. We'll continue to have our typical 5-day work schedule, so our next regular Texas Weather Roundup will be out bright and early Monday morning, the 2nd of December. Until then, you can get your local weather forecast, interactive weather radar, daily Texas weather roundups, and more in the free Texas Storm Chasers mobile app. Just search for Texas Storm Chasers where you download apps for your device. And of course, find us on YouTube. Just search for Texas Weather Center. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. God bless.